guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. This is the first video that I have filmed since the new year started, so Happy New Year. I did want to just kind of go over what's been going on with us the past little bit of time. So Luke is now 5 months old. He's actually 5 months, 1 week, and 3 days old right now today. And as of today, he's officially 15 pounds exactly. We still haven't hit the double his birth weight yet, but we're getting closer, so that's good. He's now 26 inches long, so he's just a really long, skinny guy. He did stop rolling over for quite a while, about 6 or 7 weeks. He just refused to roll over from his tummy to his back. He wouldn't do it at all. He would rather lay there and cry than just roll over. But he did start rolling back over like 2, maybe 3 days ago, and he actually rolled over from his back to his tummy for the first time ever. He's only done it 2 or 3 times. So I'm not sure he knows exactly how to do it, but or if it was just an accident that he was reaching for something and rolled, but he at least did roll over, so that's good news. The other thing that he's doing a lot of now is he is grabbing at everything. He wants to touch it, he wants to taste it, he wants to hold it. And if you're holding something, he wants it in his hands, and he will definitely let you know that he's mad that he can't hold it. He's talking up a storm. He does say mama. He definitely knows the word. He knows what it means. Today, in fact, I had him at my mom's house, and when I walked out the door, he started screaming, "Mama, mama," and crying. So he definitely knows mama. That's his first word, and I'm really happy for that. The other thing that's going on with him, just general kind of stuff, is that he is definitely teething. He has tooth buds all the way across the top and all the way across the bottom, but nothing really poking out yet, but it's on its way. He's definitely teething. He drools like crazy. He's constantly chewing on his fingers or the pacifier, whatever he has in his hands. As far as his health issue goes, we're kind of, we're still working through things. We did go back to see the gastroenterologist last week, a week ago today actually, and we were told to just feed him Elecare exclusively from now until whenever. He did give us the go-ahead to start Luke on either rice or oatmeal. And the reason being, he did say that normally they don't recommend rice as a first food for a number of reasons, but the biggest one is that new research is showing that fruits and vegetables are actually better to start babies on, nutritionally speaking. That doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with rice or starting it as a first food. So we did go ahead and give it to him, but unfortunately he did have a reaction to it. So we were instructed to discontinue the rice. The other reason we were told to start him on rice was because even at 5 months old, Luke is still only drinking between ½ an ounce and 2 ounces at a time. He should be able to drink at least 4 ounces at one sitting by now and go longer stretches, but he's just, for whatever reason, he's not doing it. And if he does drink more than about 2 ounces, he vomits profusely. So we're still kind of working through that. The reflux meds have not helped at all. So we're kind of working on that. The other thing that's going on with him is that because he's not eating very much at one time, but he is eating the quantity that they would want over the course of the day. He just eats, every ½ hour to hour instead of every 4. But is that they would like to possibly do an upper GI with a barium contrast to get in there and really see what exactly it is that his stomach is doing, because there's something just not quite right there, and they don't really know what it is. The other thing that we've dealt with this past couple weeks is that Luke had an ear infection. He actually had a double ear infection and croup that he got over Christmas break, or not Christmas break, but Christmas time. So he was pretty miserable. We gave him amoxicillin, and of course you guessed it, he's allergic to that. So we switched him over to Cefdinir, and he was taking Benadryl. Of course, he reacted to both of those as well, but unfortunately, it's just something that we're going to have to deal with. He didn't get hives from the Cefdinir, he just had GI problems, so we kept giving it to him as the doctor told us to do because of that. So, we're kind of getting things situated. Now, since he is on Alicare, we've been working with the insurance company to get his formula covered. And it is so stupid, let me tell you. The code that they use for billing is B4161, which is Pediatric Hydrolyzed Formula Amino Acids, all this nonsense, okay? Code B4153 is the exact same wording minus the word pediatric. Now, the pediatric formula is not covered by our health insurance. However, the general formula is. So if he was on Alicare Junior, it would be covered. But since he's on the Alicare Infant until he's 12 months old, it's not covered. We've tried to fight it through the appeals, and it hasn't gone anywhere. We were still denied coverage. And so that's been a pretty big battle. We did try to apply for WIC, but my husband makes quite literally $50 a month too much to qualify for WIC. So we'll be spending approximately $6,000 a year on formula because my husband makes just slightly too much money. We did go ahead and fill out the application for the Abbott Nutrition Patient Assistance Program, which helps kind of cover the cost of formula depending on your financial need for it. When I called in, we were right at the cusp of whether it would be covered or not. So we're really hoping and praying that it is. It is determined on a case-by-case basis, so hopefully they'll take a look at the whole circumstances and not just base it solely on financials if we're just very slightly over, but they'll take a look at the whole situation. So we're hoping and praying for that. If you could send positive thoughts and prayers and everything our way, it would be great. So that's all that's going on with us. There is some other stuff going on. We did finally move into our new apartment almost a month ago. We have just a little tiny bit of stuff left to unpack. It's mostly just doing some last laundry that I insist on washing before I put it in the closet, and putting out knickknacks and hanging up the stuff on the wall. So that'll all be done hopefully sometime in the next week or two. I'm kind of not rushing it right now. There's so much other stuff going on. And all of that stuff. I did get my new blog up and running. It is myparentreviews.com. It's a blog kind of site based solely on reviews from a parent on parent products, how they work, whether I would recommend them, how Luke likes them, all of that stuff. So definitely stop by, take a look at it, subscribe to it if you'd like to, and check it out. The other thing, another thing that is going on is that I'm still waiting for Aunt Flo to arrive. So my first postpartum period happened the day after Thanksgiving, so November 28th. It's now January 12th, and I haven't had another one. Now, I have not breastfed for a month, at least. A couple weeks for sure. And I should have had a period at some point in December, the end of December. We're still waiting for it to come. I am really crampy right now. So, you know, I don't know. It could be on its way. It could be ovulation. I just don't know. I was taking the domperidone, so that could have delayed things a little bit. So we're just kind of going with the flow and seeing. But at this point, as soon as this period starts, we will be actively trying to conceive again. So, you know, just we're taking that slowly. I don't know exactly how to go about tracking fertility and all of that stuff, because all of the stuff I did when I was trying to get pregnant with Luke, with, you know, temping and ovulation tests and all that stuff, some of it I can't do right now, specifically the temping, because, you know, he's up every 30 minutes to 2 hours at nighttime. It really just depends, so there's not a consistent period of the night where I sleep long enough to have an accurate reading. So I don't know how to go about doing that per se, or if it would even matter, but we're just kind of waiting, and that is about all with us. I will definitely keep updating you guys as things happen, and I will talk to you later. Bye. So, speak of the devil, little man actually just woke up from his nap. It is late in the day for him to be napping, but here he is for everyone to see. Can you say hello? He loves looking at himself. Who's that guy? Who's that? That's you. But so here he is. He's just a little fella. Hi. Can you smile? Oh, did you guys see it? So, say bye-bye. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.